Going on, people? Welcome to another video. Codename loveone. This lady, Sandra Deroy, not a big fan, but here we go. Some interesting information about soulless humans. They're fucking everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. Here she's describing the different ones in different countries. Interestingly, she's talking about the ones in England. The ones working in Cafe Nero with the fake smile. Hello, would you like a coffee? You know, these fucking retards. And the idiots in the health profession. You know, hello, are you here for your vaccine? You know, they're the soulless, mate. Order followers, yeah? Scum. The fucking scum of the earth.
Human themselves and that original, because that represents the strength to keep this biochemistry, biological human beings.
Fuck.
You've got an amazing business idea. Now
The human themselves are 33% part of this walk-in, archonic walk-in. They needed the human themselves and that original, because that represents the strength to keep this biochemistry, biological human beings together. They need it for biochemistry purposes and as well loyalty to keep the operation going. And the human being is the one who show manipulation and magic in the walk-in in these 800-year Draculas to conduct the magic, because human being is very good at magician, magic stuff, and the creative stuff. This is genius. And the Archon then is to kind of keep those two parties, 33 degrees, 33 degrees, 33 degrees, they integrate this during a Black Pope ritual into this human vessel that can live up to at least, you know, easily 800,000 years, but it will look very wrinkly and stuff. It looks like a Dracula. Yeah, because biochemistry can only go so far, and I explain this in this lecture, so you need to tune in. No point to, you know, I get carried away, I'm telling now. So we got this soulless humans now that are the neighbor. They are the smiley face at Cafe Nero. Their behavior in each country is very different. Very different. So here they're more diplomatic, but they don't have any problem witnessing blood spill. They love it, you know. The slimming world, Humpty Dumpties, and the health sector, they have no problem following orders, so they are soulless. And they like toxic bodies as well over this toxicity. So or you will see them with a very overactive thyroid, very skinny, because their thyroids, this shadow-like being, is throwing the biochemistry off in the body, so they will become very skinny and all kinds. So in each country they're different. Here they're smiley servant in Cafe Nero, but they all stick together. You know, the smile, it's the smile here in Britain that I've noticed with these soulless humans. The replicators as well. How should I behave? Because once this starts to live in this vessel, you know, it needs to learn how to kind of, you know. And then in El Salvador, when you look at some images, how there's 50 men running around one bull, and they all have knives and they're poking, because this is the bull sacrifice, Mintaura sacrifice 14. You see this behavior, it's barbaric. So there they behave differently. And then in Indonesia, you will see a group of men, they have a copper bowl full of boiling water, and they throw it on horses, and they throw it on animals, and they're tied down, and they're absolutely torturing them, and they have smiles. They're loving it. These dogs and cats are being put in boiling water. So their behavior there in Indonesia, where it's heaving, they came from Shanghai, Wuhan portals, certain type portals, it's heaving in Indonesia, because China's trying to clean up the wet markets. You know, so you don't see that behavior anymore in China.
What is a wet market?
Wet market is where you see Maximus tied up and people are walking past. They're like, yeah, cut that limb off and it's still alive. Cats and dogs. Yeah, beautiful cats and dogs. And in the center of China, that was with Hu Jintao. And they just like, yeah, smile. It's always this weird smile. But in Poland, And if you look at these soulless humans that are really hiding behind this Catholic religion, their behavior is these Humpty Dumptys, you know, these dairy faces, hoochie mamas, and they're very stern. I see these soulless humans in Estonia very materialistic, very fancy cars and like this, because they want to take over, obviously, you know, kind of. There's a lot of them. There is 30% in each country. I hope it's dropped, but the rest is sleepers and then real humans. Sleepers are they're actually they don't do torturing. They just don't understand. That's the problem with the sleeper. So I talk a lot about what the difference is between the sleeper. They're both as bad because they're not helping Mother Earth. So the sleeper is just, oh yeah, I believe what they told me. Yes, I believe I have to do this. No, I have to do this because, you know, I'm afraid. And that's the sleeper. But if they saw these things, they would be like, what the, you know? Oh, I didn't know. That's the sleeper. Oh, I never knew this happens. I'm like, oh, you never knew this happens. You thought that they're handing out cheesecake and coffee and candy bars. Is that what you... Yes, that's what I really thought. That's what... No, you can't blame them, so you have to forgive them. And I'm very angry, but the point is, the good news now is that there's a block been put, and what is happening is the purpose of people like me and Miles is to go with this last wave up till 2025, because I'm very angry. I'm like, I should have taken more action since this man told me several times back when I was 18 years old. Look how much time I wasted on my own petty problems and ego and my desires, wishes that don't mean nothing. Because we are privileged to live during end times. We have to be thankful that we have this opportunity. But anyways, I'm going to hold on to this opportunity right here, right now. And I'm going to do something about it, God damn it. And that's the purpose. We're going to do something about it. And it takes seriously just energetic intent form, because it's a form of adrenochrome, of thoughts. Because they're chasing this thought energy, which hovers as energy. It's adrenochrome. It's adrenaline. And that is what I'm going to hold on to. So I'm going to forgive myself that I was just a complete waste of space those years. And obviously targeting, distraction. Oh, here's this. Oh, okay. You know, I was only surrounded by gobshites. But now I have worked with consciousnesses that you don't... Those are powerful consciousnesses, and I'm very grateful. And you can demonize these big Capones and consciousnesses as much as you want, but that's the sad truth. He was sent here to protect Mother Earth and to help her, but he's being so demonized that it's getting a little bit difficult for him. And I understand that some say that. Yeah, it's all in there. You have to listen to it. Any questions?
Well, I think that's fine, and we'll see you on the other side. As I say, you've got a long trip.
Yes.
And who knows, you might not even get rain during it.
Yes, the sun will come out.
The sun's come out.
The sun will
star
come
of
out.
the show.
The sun will come out.
Okay, Sandra Droy, thank you very much.